I do really like this build here. So starting with the infantry, as always, you always want to come to the battle with a nice, healthy serving of Skaven Slave Spears. He has 4 here. Now he has some Clan Rat with shields. He has 4 of them, one of them being the ROR, Clan Vulcan Tail Slashers. Now backing these up, he has 2 Gutter Runners with poison. One on either flank. And now, the real shooty of this army, the Zap Zap. He has 4 Warlock Giselles, And now, for the leadership, we also have the Dwarfling Menace. A beautiful glowing blue, piece of whirling blades and death. And now we have Ick on his Doom Wheel. Oh, Doom Flare, alongside the Dwarfling Menace. And he has Brass Orb, Death Frenzy, Howling Morpheal, Warp Lighting, and Musketeer. So pretty standard kit. Really like seeing Death Frenzy here. But it's interesting. Oh, he does have 2 Rat Ogres as well.
Oh, yeah, I missed
Key
those
linchpin in the back lines. And what has the Empire Force brought to deal with this menacing Skaven army, my son?
Well, the Empire has brought 4 units of Huntsmen, perhaps anticipating Hell Pit Abomination, some other very large units they want to shoot down. And other than that, he has an assortment of infantry and cavalry. So he's going to have the Tattersouls, and then he's going to have 4 units of swordsmen, one of them being the ROR of Sigmar's Sons. For the cavalry, we'll be looking at 1, 2, 3, 4 Empire Knights. And then for the heroes here, we're going to see a Bright Wizard with Burning Head and Fireball, Power Stone, and Kindle Flame. And then we have Volkmar the Grim. Volkmar is going to be bringing an assortment of goodies with him. One thing going to be Banishment, Grand Soulfire, Grand Shield of Faith, Hammer of Sigmar, Jade Griffin, Benediction. So, right away, these archers are going to be making quick work of the Skaven slaves, but the Skaven really don't care about them. And the Warlock Giselles are focusing on the cavalry right now and just doing a ton of work.
Some big cavalry charges going down across the line. Look at that.
Yeah, that's huge.
Just crushing some of these Clan Rats here.
Rat Ogres need to get in there quick, but then the Hunters are just going to shoot him down so quickly. There goes a Banishment by the looks of it. And it looks like... Oh! It did a nice bit of damage to those bad boys. Is it going to go into the Tattersouls, though? Oh, man. Sigmar is with them.
Just a bit, yeah.
Could have been so much worse. But alas, yeah, dude. These Volkmar and his Empire Knights have gotten out on top of one of these Warlock Giselles and just absolutely crushed it. Gutter Runners are shooting a lot of those stars into their backs, though. And here comes a Warp Binding Cannon.
There's a big Warp Lightning. Now it seems to most of the Empire Knights are being worn down by the suppressing fire from the Warlock Giselles.
Yep.
And the Doom Flares are just shredding the back lines right now.
Yeah, Doom Flares setting the pace. I mean, Iket's coming over here to help out his Rat Ogres in combat against Volkmar and these Empire Knights, and yeah, the ranged power of the Skaven, to me, seems like it's going virtually unchecked, besides some cavalry engagements that have been able to catch him out. But, you know, 2 of the Warlock Giselles still full health, 1 of them still above half health, and meanwhile, the Doom Players are just going crazy.
Oh wow, though, it looks like somehow the Empire Knights have threaded the needle and got through the Rat Ogres into these Warlock Giselles, but...
Oh, a beautiful Burning Head, too. Oh.
Oh yeah, look at that.
That was a great one. So, very close battle, but, you know, Skaven have an edge according to the balance of power, and I'd have to be inclined to agree. Just seems to me that there's still enough Warlock Giselles on the field where they can take care of everything as soon as these mobile units are dealt with.
Yeah, they can just keep a few of these Giselles alive, because otherwise it's going to be really tough to kill Volkmar.
Yeah.
Especially if these remaining Rat Ogres get chewed down here.
Death Frenzy going in. That's a great Death Frenzy.
Yeah, huge.
Yeah. Planet of Shields diving into the Swordsman as soon as it went down, and now all of the cavalry's routing, and it's just Volkmar out here.
And Skaven looked to be in a really good position with crossfire from the Giselles coming down on Volkmar. And they still have some gutter runners to help poison him as well. And yeah, he's getting smashed right now with the Death Frenzy. And with Death Frenzy, you know, the Doom Wheels and the Doom Player here can deal the single entities pretty well. And oh yeah, look at this.
Yeah.
Now this is, yeah, just snowballing. Volkmar can't get away. He's trapped between the Rat Ogres and the Doom Players.
And he's just getting sniped from every angle, poisoned, and dealing magic damage. And look, a Warp Lightning coming in. Nice timing on the Tattersouls, I think. Yeah, nice timing indeed. And
oh, really nice Warp Lightning.
yeah, he's this Skaven game has been very, very on point. So Kazami, Yuuka coming back, letting him know he's not going to let this best of 3 go out easily. So I think we're heading into an ace match. Then again,
indeed, it seems so.
Yeah, seems so. But then again, you know, still a lot of Empire archers, and Volkmar is unbreakable. So, oh my God, so low.
If Volkmar survives, though.
If Volkmar survives, then that's, yeah, comeback of the century here. 300 some odd HP on him, but he does regenerate.
His regen is very powerful, but he's getting close to his healing cap as well. Nice Brass Orb going down on the
those archers, yeah. But now, it gets coming into range of these bonus versus large archers, but yeah, they're going after him. He's so low on health, they just know they need to kill him right now.
Indeed, and they know it, and they're going for it, and they can see that he is the linchpin to this army. They can just remove the Grand Patriarch here.
Yeah, and I think they'll be successful. It's just between the Warplock Giselles and Ike chasing him. How is he going to get out of this?
This is pretty funny, though. It's like the Skaven Empire Ben-Hur.
Yeah.
The Great Chariot Race.
Indeed.
It's the War Altar or the Doom Player that will make the final lap and cross the finish line. Because, you know, Volkmar is just hanging on. His regen is so powerful. But yeah, it looks like he's going right back into the crossfire here. Yeah,
there he goes. Without
Skaven
Volkmar,
Ben-Hur.
yeah, it's going to be a GG, I would say. Trying to look around, desperately seeing why the balance of power is still so even. I mean, there are some Empire Knights, but they're pretty tattered, so I guess I'm just not quite sure why the balance of power is so even right now.
Yeah, and regardless, either way, these 4 Doom players should be able to clean every. Oh yeah, the Fireball just missed Icket completely.
Yeah.
Yeah, these 4 Doom players on the field, 3 from the Dwarfling Menace and the 1 that Icket rides, should be enough to clean up everything from the Empire that remains.
Yep.
Regardless of what the balance of power says.
Agreed, agreed. I mean, unless this Fire Wizard gets some crazy stuff off, I mean, he has 2 unbreakable units still on the field, which I think is holding his army together right now. Ooh.
I want to make a movement. Can the Fire Wizard just do fire damage? Please?
Yeah, doesn't really make sense that he doesn't, since
His
his sword is on fire.
Yeah.
Isn't that the same with Tyrion, though?
I think he does magic damage or something.
I know for a while
So
he
at
didn't
least
do it. It was just like he had a flaming sword for show.
Yeah, very true. Well, yeah, it seems to be just a few moments away from the Skaven victory.
Yeah. I'm gonna take some poor form and just say GG to give him a hint. I mean, maybe I'm being premature, but it's just like I have no idea how a Bright Wizard in the Swords of Sigmar beat 4 Doom players.
A few lucky fireballs, you never know.
It's true.
Boom. And there we go.
That was a good fireball. But there's no way. But then again, the leadership of the Skaven is very wary. Yeah, no, even with that, it just seems that these chariots are going to be able to finish off the rest of these Empire forces.
Flips.
Oh.
The good runners, very cool animations. Do some 360s and whatnot. And that's a Skaven victory. GG.
Ooh. A close fight. And now, the ace match, ladies and gentlemen. Gutter runners are doing their things unchallenged, though. Yes, gutter runners were unchallenged for a lot of that fight.
Yeah, look at that. Right, was it?
I know, 188.
188 kills.
Beautiful.
Pretty good. Yeah, I like this Skaven army here.
It's got
Probably one of the 3 options you have versus the Empire.
Yeah. Those 4 Warplock Giselles. It's a tough pick.
Yeah.